on, guys? Today we'll be working on a 2007 Gsxr 600. We're going to be installing a low beam HID kit. We're going to be using this XENTEC kit. We got off of eBay. Get them for about 30 bucks. So the kit we got right here, we're going to be working on just the low beam. So this specific kit came with two bulbs, two harnesses, but we're only going to be using one. So I'm going to get this side of the fairings off and we'll get down to it. Alright, so I already went ahead and we removed this side fairing here just to save some time. So if you look in here, it's going to look a little different than the stock bike because this bike actually doesn't have the adapter for the bulb. We kind of just Mickey Moused it. So once you get to the bulb on the inside, you're going to have to remove the actual cluster right here to get to it, so you can have a little more room to work. It's just one bolt down here. Once you remove that, you'll be able to pop the whole thing out. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so like I said, down here there's going to be one bolt. Once you remove that, you kind of just grab it from the sides and you can pull it right out. It's just attached with these two rubber grommets. Take this out and you can see the wire harness. You can see down here, you can see a tab on this side. Go ahead and push that down and it just comes right out. From here, I don't know if you can see in there, but you can get the high beam and the low beam, so you have a little more access to it. Alright guys, so like I said, your bike is probably going to have there's an adapter that goes over the actual bulb, so you can screw the actual bulb into the housing. Fortunately, this bike doesn't have it, so we kind of Mickey Moused it, where if you take off this cover like that, we just kind of put the bulb in like so, and we use the cover to hold it on the inside. That's what you could do if you don't have the actual factory adapter. So we're going to go ahead and install the HID kit. Alright, so you're going to have three separate parts. You're going to have the ballast, you're going to have this like the adapter. These are the ends. They're going to go into your factory harness, and this is the bulb itself. So, alright, so if you come over here, this is going to be your factory adapter that went to the original bulb. From the kit on the harness, you're going to have these two ends. You're going to have the positive and the negative, right? The positive is going to go right here on the left side, like so. The negative is going to go on this side. You should be good to go with that. Alright, next you're going to get the ballast. Okay, this is going to connect to this adapter, like so. The hardest part of this install, honestly, is finding a place to put this. So on this specific bike, we're going to actually just install it here. So it's kind of out of the way of everything because there's really nowhere else to put it. So we're going to install it right here. So you're going to want to clean off the area that you're going to be installing it just a little bit, kind of get the grease, maybe use some alcohol, some cleaner, get the grease off. Now your kit should include a double-sided pad tape. Go ahead and install that on the back here like so. You're going to go ahead and apply it. Alright, so I went ahead and installed the ballast right here, like I said I would. So now the last step of this, since you already have the bulb installed here, you're going to go ahead and get this connector, okay? Connect that to the ballast right here, like that. Make sure it clicks and snaps. You're going to take the connector from the ballast, and that is going to connect to the bulb right here. Like that, and then you got this one like that. Make sure they snap in. Alright, now you're going to want to go ahead and turn the bike on. Make sure it works. As you can see, there it is warming up, so it's good to go. So once you make all the connections, you turn the bike on, you make sure it works. You're going to want to zip tie these somewhere so they're out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and zip tie it to the rest of the wires here, like so that once you put the fairings back up, they'll be out of the way, like that. Alright, so one thing I wanted to mention, If you ever have any problems with the headlights or anything not working, first thing you should do is check the fuses. On this Gsxr, the fuses are right here under the seat. The top one right here, which is a 15, it should be a 10, but this one has a 15 in it. That controls the low beam. So if for some reason the low beam isn't turning on or it's not working, check the fuses. Alright, so once you figure out where you're going to put the wiring and you get the fairings back in, you want to make sure you reconnect the speedometer like so. Make sure you put the wires back in the way you took it out, like so. Connect it in the back. There we go. Make sure it clicks. You want to put the rubber cover back over, like so. Should fit over the hoses. Get it back in the grommet. Have to wiggle it in a bit. And just go ahead and put in the screw in the bottom and it should be good to go. Alright, so there we go. We got the fairings back on, we got the bolts put on. You just kind of want to double check once you have everything back together. Make sure that the wires aren't in the way. That's pretty much it. So you go ahead, you can check it out, turn it on, make sure it works again, and you're ready to ride.